challenge of our generation is laxity of action. The challenge of our generation is the lackluster attitude, the lackadaisic attitude that has prevented many from amounting to anything in the hands of God. If you are looking for an encounter with God, you must possess a sense of urgency. A sense of urgency is needed for the encounter of destiny. Are you trusting God for an encounter? There is something to be in a hurry about. There is something to haste about. You do not transact and make profit for the kingdom without a sense of urgency. If you are a pastor, hear me. Without a sense of urgency, your life and destiny may not bring much profit to the kingdom. There is an urgency, a sense of urgency that is required in order to profit the kingdom. There is the sense of urgency required. And it came to pass, when the Philistine arose, he came casually and drew near to meet David, that David hasted and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine. You must be on the run to collapse the enemy. You need a sense of urgency to collapse the enemy. Are you trusting God for victory in the land where you are? Are you trusting God for victory in your destiny, in your ministry, in your assignment? You need a sense of urgency to collapse the enemy. The Philistine arose and came, but he will not walk casually. He ran, he hasted. I prophesy today, the grace to run, the grace for urgency, the grace for agility and alacrity. I declare the release upon you now. We live in a generation of people who are casual about everything. They stroll in every situation. Situation that demands urgency, they are strolling. Do you understand? They are strolling with hand in the pocket. Situation that demands alacrity, they are strolling. A laid back generation. They take everything easy. And life is never easy for those who take everything easy. Pastor who doesn't see the need to come to church on time. Praise and worship has gone very far. In fact, it has ended. Everything is almost done before he comes. It's not all the things are meant for the children. He's the boss. A laid back young generation. Young man still sleeping in his father's house by 9 a.m. Doesn't do nothing. Doesn't know anything about the house. Can't wash cars. Doesn't know anything. Daughters that don't know the road to the kitchen. Can't cook no food. Laid back. That is why some children inherit their father's business only to run it down in a hurry. Because the urgency that made their father who they were, they lack that urgency. The discipline, they lack it. You can only fly to the top. You don't stroll to the top in life. Even the aircraft does not stroll, it flies. There is no destiny without urgency. If you are to have a destiny that is substantial, you must possess the sense of urgency. Those who make speedy moves create drastic waves. You make speedy moves. You are set to create drastic waves. There are many who have lost their places in life and destiny because they were too slack. What God expected of them, they are not there. What they are meant to be doing with their life, they are not doing it. So God said, you know what? I am not going to waste my time waiting for you. I am going to locate somebody else that will be ready to move with more speed. When you are slowing down, know that somebody is warming up. When you are marking time, understand that someone else is marching on. Nobody will be compelled to wait for you because you are waiting. There are so many people blaming those who came from behind them. I have been here all these years. I started first. I am older than him. Why is he like this and that? And God is saying, when I wanted to move with you, you drew back your hand. The Trikuma went one day and asked the Lord, Lord, why is my work so hard? And the Lord said it was a man's mantle you are carrying. The work is the assignment of a man. That is, a man that should have the energy to work. She worked like 18 hours out of 24 hours. He says, it's a man's work you are doing. But the man disobeyed me. So I looked for somebody else and gave the person the mantle. And you are the one. When people are slack, they lag behind. When people are slack,